Liking the opposite sex pictures while in a relationship. I got a little clip, man. Y'all might have seen this clip. I thought it was tripped out. I am interested in hearing you guys' perspectives on this video in particular, and then we'll tie it back in with what you really think. All right, let's go, time.
You do a video on if liking pics in a relationship is bad or not. I don't play that motherfucking shit, and I'm gonna tell you why. Usually, when people liking pics, what are they doing? Signaling other people that they are interested. That is common fucking sense. I don't get why I have to go over that with people, but I guess. Also, I know how people are whenever other people are liking other people's pictures that are in relationships. Prime example, I'm big on representation, so I'm not finna be liking no other girl picture so other girls can be like, oh, you see, look who in my likes. Ain't he with such and such? I don't want people to have that one up on my girl and vice versa. Cause dudes, whenever girls like our pictures, they got boyfriends. What we thinking? Hey, ain't she with that one dude? Ain't she with that one dude? And some of y'all probably argue, oh, it's not that big of a deal, it's just a simple like. And I may argue, if it's not that big of a deal, just stop doing it. You get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, y'all ain't gotta be in no fucking relationship with me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't do that shit. I don't like that shit. I'm not gonna be liking other girl pictures so other girls can feel like, oh yeah, look who in my likes and vice versa. So to kill all that shit, just don't like pictures. But y'all do whatever the fuck y'all want, and I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want. If you don't like it, I don't know what to fucking tell you. Oh my mama. Yeah, man, liking pictures. Yeah, man, I got me some motherfucking liking. Shit, ain't everybody like no motherfucking pictures.
Well, that was quite interesting. So let's get a reaction on the video first, and then I want to hear you guys' thoughts. You guys think he was overreacting? Did he make some valid points? Would you say that he's insecure? Let's talk.
I was definitely gonna say insecurity.
Why is that?
Because there's nothing wrong with appreciating the opposite sex. That doesn't mean you're trying to date them or pursue them. It's like, oh, it's a nice picture. Like, should you just get rid of your social media altogether just because you're in a relationship? What's the point of it? You're just not going to like anything else that passes by, or just going to like a bunch of dudes' pictures?
Okay. That's Go ahead, Miss Tanya. You came off the mic.
I'm definitely shocked that this is coming from a man's point of view. I definitely think it's insecurity. There's nothing wrong with liking someone's picture. Um, and if they slide in your DM or something like that, just ignore it. I mean, it's gonna happen. This is life. It's gonna happen. So I feel like if you see a beautiful woman, okay, I don't care if you liking her pictures. If I see something that I like, I'm gonna like the picture. There's nothing wrong with it. I think he was very insecure to even feel that way as a man too. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't like that, like, at all. Like, I don't got time for a man to be, oh, you liking this picture? No, come on now. That's a female trait.
Yeah, this is the difference between grown folks and children. Let's just be honest. This is the difference between. Okay, so see, you know what I compare this to? Ladies dressing up at concerts in the dark, hoping Chris Brown see them on stage. He might see me, girl. It's social media. It's Instagram. It's fake. Like men and women should be intentional, right? If I'm trying to holler at you, I'm hollering at you. A like does not. It's a nice picture, nice pic. The event looks nice. It came out great. The pose was cool. Like whatever, man. Whatever, dude. Like again, that to me, honestly, right? I think that's a control freak that would say, you better not be liking nobody's pics. Blah 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 blah. Because what's gonna come of it? The only way something comes of it is if I reach out and communicate to you specifically as a man that I'm trying to get at you. It's a billion people on the internet, bruh. Like whatever, man. Like you said, it ain't my life, bro. But I just think it's kind of weird. But that's just me.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you. He was a little bit over the top, a little bit extra as far as it seemed like something happened, and it happened multiple times. Either him being that way, or either he did call one of his ladies and interacted with somebody inappropriately. But I do think that it's okay to like the opposite sex pictures. I mean, it's just a like. It's a different story if you slide in the DMs and you saying some crazy ass foul, disrespectful shit. But a like is a like. And if it stays there, I don't have a problem with it. Tam, what are your thoughts about it?
I think when you're an adult, a mature adult, you have to understand when you're dealing with someone that's attractive. When you're dealing with attractive people, they usually typically come with a lot of attention. So I think you first need to realize and understand, am I woman or man enough to be able to handle the type of attention that this person gets when they walk outside their door, when they post a picture on Instagram, Facebook, any type of social media. You have to be okay to handle that. And I think that should be a conversation that should be had up front about social media. So, but I personally feel like it's a like. Now, if you slide in her DMs or you going back under a picture that she posted 123 weeks ago and you trying to be slick in the comments under that picture, that's the difference.
That's different. Exactly.
But a like is a like. I've never taken anything as if a man trying to holler at me if he's in a relationship, if he's married, because he liked the picture. Like, it's a damn like. Like, who cares? Who cares?
That's what they're there for.
Hey, Tim, hold on, Ricky, real quick. Hey, Tim, you did say something that I kind of want to see if we can deep dive a little bit into it. So if a guy goes back and he's liking pictures in the past, then you see that as being a concern?
No, like I said, if you going back to a picture on her page that was posted 123 weeks ago and you commenting under that trying to get some action, then yeah, that's a problem, because that's almost equivalent to you sliding in DMs. Because I think before Instagram, before you could just DM everybody, if I'm not mistaken, like you would kind of shoot your shot underneath pictures. So you would kind of go under them pictures that they posted. that they posted.
So we can't like old pictures.
Yeah, you can like old pictures. I'm specifically saying you commenting like, "What's up? I see you looking good. I'm trying to get at you, Mom." Was like, what? No, it's a like.
No, I think it's different liking old pictures. So like you post something within the past 2 weeks, it's at the top. If you're scrolling all the way to the bottom and I get, oh, I got 50 new likes, and I log in and it's one person liking 50 pictures, to me, that's a holler. That's not just a like. That's like you're trying to get my attention.
But he can just slide in the DM. At this point, Instagram now has the option where you could just immediately just slide in a DM to shoot your shot. You don't have to. I don't personally think if somebody just followed me and you're going down my timeline and you just seeing a bunch of pictures that you like because you just follow me. So you like what you see. But I think them just liking it, like you could just go into my DMs to shoot your shot. You don't have to like a bunch of pictures to do that.
Actually, that doesn't work sometimes, because if someone slides in your DM, if they're not somebody that you're
like friend, yeah.
You're not going to see that. You know what I'm saying?
Talking from experience. Okay.
Everybody know about that.
No, she's right. There's like a request section that you don't even notice.
So if you don't
this
look
is
at
so
that,
childish. This is
it is
childish. Like, is this why y'all don't like the video? Because this why y'all don't like the stream, because y'all think somebody gonna think y'all hollering at them or some shit. This why y'all don't like the stream. We got 90 likes and 269 people in here. This is so childish. Men and women, a man, I don't care, women, it doesn't matter, bro. Like, but I'm saying men are intentional, right? Men are intentional. If they trying to holler, they gonna holler. You know what I compare this to, JR? Like people in real life when they just have a conversation with somebody. Ooh, they like me. You know what I'm saying? They talk to me. They like me. They like me. Right? Y'all attention whores. That's really what it is. Let's get to the bottom of it, right? Let's get to the bottom.
Different.
No,
it's different.
So again, if it's different, why is such emphasis put on a like that's because somebody likes a picture that they're trying to get at you? That's not the truth, right? The people that like y'all play like y'all ain't been there. Yeah, a dude might hit you for a bunch of likes and you looking like ooh, because again, you see that attention, but eventually what does he do? He hit you in the DMs, correct?
Right. And sometimes like what is it Tanya?
Tanya, yeah.
Tanya. What she said, sometimes there's a request section that you don't even see, but they're trying to get your attention. You're like, who is this person? Mm-hmm. Boom, 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 liking like 50 pictures. And then you notice, oh, they already tried to message me, but I didn't see it. But so usually that's someone trying to get your attention if they're liking that many pictures.
So if I want to get your attention, why don't I just DM you?
Because some
That's
men
what I'm
are just
saying.
not going
Sometimes
to do
they
that.
already did, and
Right.
you didn't even
Exactly.
see it.
So some men are not going to do that again because you've been conditioned that a like means
No.
something.
No, they're not going to do it. Maybe because, you know, they might be waiting on you to maybe like some of their pictures. It's a game. They might be waiting on you to like some of their pictures.
Men don't play
and
games.
say
Men
something
don't
to
play
them.
games. Men don't play games.
They
Boys
do.
do.
No,
I'm
they
gonna
don't.
go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and get Hink and Shantae in here real quick, and then I'm gonna chime in. Go ahead, Hink. What are your thoughts about it, sir?
Yeah, I'm 47 years old. I ain't got time for that bullshit. God damn, you talking about playing games? I mean, how old are we? Look here, it sounds like with my man, whoever he's dating or in a relationship with, they need not have social media at all, because it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem if somebody just reaching her DMs. It's going to be a problem if she likes somebody. I mean, it's going to be a problem all around. So he just need to, whoever dating, he need to say off the bat, hey, baby, I don't approve of you having social media, and then see what happens. I don't understand. So I better stop liking some of y'all pitch, because y'all gonna think I'm trying to shoot my shot.
Me too, Hank. I'm with you, bro.
I'm just gonna stop
I've
doing
been
that.
convinced that.
It's different. It's different if you know the person already. But if you get a random person just started following you and they're liking 50,000 pictures,
but Kelly, I am a
trying to
random
get your
person.
attention.
I was a random person. I didn't really know you, and I just started. I liked a couple of your food pictures. I liked a couple of your pictures. Am I creepy? Because I'm getting your DMs.
You're Hank from Lapeef-ING Sundays.
But before you knew that, though, you didn't really know me like that. You just knew of me. You know what I'm saying? And did you think I was creepy because I like some of your pictures? I mean, I don't understand.
I don't think it's creepy. I think that's a man showing interest in you. That's not creepy. That's normal. If a man is interested, that's not creepy. Now, if he's being creepy,
well, I guess I was just speaking on with Tam. She said if I go back 52 weeks, or and make a comment in one of her pics, I'm dead wrong.
No, I said if you make a comment and it's obvious you're trying to, hey, mom, what's up? You looking good. I'm trying to holler. Like, it's one thing if you just like the picture or.
Yeah, but I'm going to say those words. I'm not going to beat around the goddamn bush. Yeah, but I'm not going to sit there and say, just like pictures. Hey, you look good. I'm just going to put more detail into it. And if sending the DM is where I need to send it at, because it's not everybody's business what I'm doing, then that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get straight to the message. I'm not going to like 28 of your pictures and hoping you reply back, and then hoping you like some of my pictures and hoping you no.
Okay, so let me give you a little bit of context. Hold on. Let me give you a little bit of context. So
give us an example.
Yes, I'm going to give you an example.
Yes.
So I think it was back when Instagram kind of first came out. What I vaguely remember around like 2012, 2013, you couldn't just DM anybody. You had to be following each other to be able to DM each other a message. And they didn't have that other side of messages where if they don't follow you back, they can't message you. No. So this was specifically two people had to be following each other in order for them to DM. So people would then go back under old pictures to try to be discreet and shoot their shot in a picture, because you couldn't just DM that person if they weren't following you. So that was a way that they were trying to get people's attention and to shoot their shot. But then Instagram evolved over time, and now it doesn't matter if they're following you or not. They can message you, but the messages just go to this other inbox. And if you never look over there, then you'll never see the pictures. You'll never see the messages. But I don't understand how anybody doesn't see them, because when you go to your message, you see your regular inbox, and then you see your request, and it has a number on there. So you see who.
Some people don't pay attention to it.
Well, yeah, but you can see it. It's visible, but you're just not clicking over there and going over there and looking. So that's what I was speaking on in those terms. It wasn't you could just DM anybody. You had to be following.
Okay. Well, see, I didn't come under the reins of the old IG. I guess I guess I'm under the new reins when you was able to DM. And even if I did, if I liked something Shantae put out there, or Tam or whoever, I'm gonna sit there and say I don't give a shit. I'm gonna say it. Hey, you look good. What's your availability? And I'm just gonna sit there and just straight up and ask you right there on the spot. Whatever. I don't care if you know. If I'm single, I'm available. I can do that. I don't care. I'm not worried about. I'm not playing these games about. Oh man, I'm afraid somebody. Who cares?
Man,
But that's the men on the panels. Are you saying that you don't think this really happens?
What?
Yeah. Well, like I was gonna speak on. Yeah, like I was gonna speak on it from my perspective and respect to Hink and Ricky. You know, true OGs and and some straight like sharpshooters. They just if they like it, they just go for it, right? But there are some guys that strategically try to use Instagram to their advantage. And for an example, right, like some of these guys use it as like a dating app. You know, they post their most good looking pics. Some of the guys know they look good, and they know if they just heart a couple pictures, and she goes to his page to look, which typically a lot of females do, and then she begins to start showing interest. So there is a game that I've heard and I've seen that men will play in order to try to get the woman's attention. Does it work all the time? No, but you'd be surprised how many hookups happen just off liking pictures.
Well, you know what I say. Those type of women are they them hoes that we need to lie to. That's what those are. If it happens like that, they go in that whole category, JR. And I'm lying to these goddamn hoes. Now,
something else I want to add to it as well, and I know the guy situation is a little bit different. He does sound like he's insecure because it shouldn't matter what. Well, if his girl is out there doing it, I get he trying to micromanage that. But on the flip side, if you got you a good lady, it don't matter who's hitting up in the DMs because she's just not going to respond. She's going to move a certain way. She know what to do with it. So it don't really matter if you do have guys out there that's thirsty because men are thirsty. Men are. And I'd be sitting in line if I say it. I've seen men do some of the most craziest shit in order to try to get a woman's attention. But if you got you a good woman, you ain't got to worry about nothing. So obviously he must be insecure about the woman that he got.
Right. And if you got a good dude, you ain't got to worry about nothing.
Exactly.
I like Tam's pictures. I like Kelly's pictures. And never, ever will I do something disrespectful when they DMs or under their comments because those are not my intents.
And trust when I tell you, Ricky, I have never, ever taken it that way.
Neither have I.
You know what I'm saying? It's that simple, bro. Like people.
It's like it's a lie.
It's childish. I don't care what nobody say.
All right, go ahead, Shantae. I don't know if you chimed in on it. You got anything to put on it?
Listen, I am learning something new.
You ain't learning nothing new. You know the DMs be popping now. Come on, Shantae.
No. Look, DM is different. We're talking about liking somebody's picture. Hell, you have a red hoodie on. I think you look great in red. I'm going to like your picture. If I'm just scrolling, I'm like, oh, I like that background. I'm going to like your picture. It is no meaning behind it. Hell, if your likes are down, I'm trying to boost your ego. I will like your picture just to give you a little bit of motivation.
It's support. I support everybody.
That so much thought went into liking a picture besides I just like the picture. I'm sorry. I just didn't know. Now, jumping into the DM, I understand that. But just simply liking a picture. And my question is, how do you even know this person is liking a picture? Like, you would have to, would you not, maybe there's something I don't know about Instagram, but wouldn't you have to know that person and go to their page and then look? Like, how do you even know that this person is liking all these pictures? That's kind of.
You get notifications.
It's notifications. No, I'm liking the person. Like, if your man is liking a woman's picture, how would you even know he's liking all of her pictures?
That's Instagram took it away.
Yeah.
Probably
somebody took it away.
Let me tell you. So probably somebody of power was like, look here, Instagram, you fucking up our relationship. So there used to be another notification side when you look at your regular notification.
I remember that.
Another side. So everybody that you follow, you could see
what they were liking.
That they liked.
Yes, I remember that.
I remember that. But I'm thinking today's time,
it used to be like that. The reason why it happens right now, today's time, is because you have those people that don't have nothing going on and they're sitting there looking at their man's, who they're following, who they think that their man might like.
Hey, Tanya, I'm locking your pics right now. Hold on. I'm liking your pics right now, sis.
You know what that means,
so much.
You know what this means, right? Yeah. Yeah. All dirty dozen. Yeah, I'm liking your pics right now. Hey, I'm going to go back 52 weeks. Hold on. I'm going to go back 52 weeks.
Action. She's in your DMs, man.
It's got to be 123 weeks.
It's so funny because I've seen that. I've seen people line up and say like y'all have a bird beside me. I'm over my friend's house. But I know that people would like. But I look at it as like, oh, he just liked my picture. You know, I never thought of, oh, that's a person trying to holler or something like that. I guess I'm just clueless when it comes to stuff of that nature. And I never go to the profile, so I don't know how that's going to help anything. It's like, oh, thank you, and keep it moving. But that's just me. I didn't know people were hollering at me. I didn't know it was like a day nap.
Yeah.
It can be strategic for sure.
So is there a minimum amount of likes before I get the label of putting the hit in on her? I mean, what is it?
Right. How does this work?
What's the number?
My likes on y'all picture.
Hank, is it not the number, but which picture you like, right?
Oh, okay. Okay. Is that what? Okay, thank you. I appreciate that clarification.
I may need to try this out. I'm going to go some pages and start liking and see if it works.
Y'all are being ridiculous. So Hank, if you start following a new woman and you feel like she's attractive, right? And you go all the way down to like her very first picture that she posted 4 years ago, and you like everything, you don't think that would send a message to her?
No. You know what sends a message? Me sending a message. Me putting a message. Shorty,
I'm with him, Kelly. I never looked at it that way.
I don't think so, man. I mean, but like I said, if I do that and I see what I like, I'm gonna get at her. I'm gonna do more than just hit the like button. I'm gonna get at her. I'm saying,
okay, so like certain women probably get more attention. They'll probably get more messages. So it's like you have to like make yourself like look at me, I like you. Because if you go to my DMs, there's a lot of people that message me. I don't even open it. So if someone wants to get my attention, they have to be look at me. I don't even go to my DMs because it could be ridiculous on Facebook and Instagram.
But let me tell you this. It's no different for me say if I'm going to the club and I put my shot in a woman. I like her. I didn't hit the like button at the club, but I like her and I'm going to go talk to her. If she don't respond to me, she don't say anything to me or it blows me off, I'll move on to the next. It doesn't matter to me.
Can we ask?
I'm not going to sit there and bullshit and play these games, man.
I don't have
time for that shit. I'm sorry, what'd you say, Kelly?
I said games do get played. You may not do it. Ricky may not do it. JR may not do it. But this happens every single day.
Well, I'm going to let them kids play the games, man. I ain't got time for that shit.
Let me ask a question.
I have something to say, too, after T-Bomb. Go ahead.
Do you guys agree that some men are intimidated by women?
Yes.
Okay.
Intimidated how?
Just maybe by
not you, Hank. No one on this panel.
I'm not saying you guys. Okay?
Some are, yes. I think some are afraid.
Maybe that is their way because they maybe are they're a little nervous or afraid to come directly at her. So that is a way of getting her attention. Maybe liking her pictures or whatever, making a comment, and it's like them to kind of like maybe see if she,
Well, most men are nervous whenever they may have a conversation with women because you don't know what the outcome's going to be. It's just about how do you handle it. That's what it's about. How do you handle the outcome that you're going to get? Are you going to handle it in the correct way by just she says no, respectfully walk away and keep it moving? Or are you going to act a goddamn fool and say, you nasty, ugly bitch, you ain't shit anyway? No, I mean, that's what it's all about. It's about how you handle it.
I want to hear what Siobhan has to say because I know she gets people.
Siobhan says she's in them DMs.
She ended up them blue checks.
Yeah.
First of all, hey y'all, and he didn't say nothing yet.
Good morning.
Good morning. But I definitely have something to say about this topic. I think that I don't think that liking pics is bad. I really don't. And the reason why I'm going to say is there's nothing wrong with it is because you have to really be insecure to even be mad at liking the picture. Now, there's a difference from a like and a DM, okay? Now, the DM, sometimes they can get a little crazy. I mean, people shoot their shot and it's either you say, ha, 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 he, thanks, and move on, or you just don't reply at all. And sometimes there's like this little like request area where I see a whole bunch in there and I don't even click it because I'm probably not following that person and I really don't know what they're saying in that little request area. So I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I do think that there is a balance in the subject of the DMs, but I guess it just depends on your relationship and what you're willing to do. And if you like that person enough to not kind of respond in a, in that manner. So that's how I feel.
So if you're out with your man, right, and there's a beautiful woman that walks by and he looks,
I'm looking
do women get insecure about that? Exactly. It's like, that's what I feel like. It's like, it's a beautiful person. She'd be like, don't look at her. I always think that that's insecurity. Like, if it's an attractive person, what's the problem with it? Acknowledging, it's different if you pursue it, if you go after it, but if you just acknowledge an attractive person, what is the big deal?
But Kelly, people aren't as confident as you and I and Shantae and Tam and Tanya. They're just not. Okay, so we intimidate people and we don't even say anything yet. Okay, take away all of that. There are people that, so everybody has somebody that looks better than them, right? And if you can't acknowledge another woman's beauty, whether it's your form of beauty or not, then you're just a freaking hater.
I think weak men are intimidated by women. I don't think real men are.
I agree.
I agree with that.
I don't know if I did agree with that, because I just think that men in general, like I think Hink said it, that of course you're going to be nervous to any man to be nervous to speak to a woman like that. So I think I don't think it necessarily has to deal with a weak man or a strong man. I just think that that's just just the nervousness comes.
I mean, I don't know. Like,
there's a difference between intimidated and nerves, though.
Right.
That's a big difference.
And to me, like in real life, if I'm with I could be with
final
my
thoughts.
wife.
Final thoughts.
I can be with my wife, and if I see a pretty lady, I look at, I'd be like, man, with my wife, I'd be like, that's a pretty lady right there, right? She'd be like, that's a handsome man, like, bro, like, I don't know, y'all weird.
Wrong with that.
Y'all can have it. Y'all can have it. Y'all can have it.